Hello viewers, welcome to Abiben Tutors. Today we want to look at a quick way you can handle equations for examinations like JAM and other objective-based exams where nobody needs to see your working. On the board we have question number 1. We have a pair of simultaneous equations drawn from JAM 2003, exactly question number 12. It says 3x minus 5y plus 5 equals to 0, and then 4x minus 7y plus 8 equals to 0. We are expected to solve for the values of x and y. You look at the options. Option A, we have 4 and 5 as the values of x and y respectively. For option B, we have 5 and 4. And then for C, we have minus 5 and minus 4. And then lastly for D, we have minus 4 and minus 5 as the values of x and y respectively. So what do we do here? Whether you would have loved to use substitution, elimination, whichever method, quickest way is to substitute the values given. So we pick equation 1. The first option A has values of x as 4 and 5 respectively. So we go ahead, we substitute 3, we bring in 4 minus 5. Remember, we are using equation 1. Okay, and then plus 5. This will give us, if you do this, you end up having 12 minus 20 plus 5. If you resolve this, you end up having a minus 3. And what we have on the right hand side is 0. So that tells us option A is not correct. We move quickly to option B, still using the same equation. The values of x and y are 5 and 4 respectively. So we substitute. We have 3, 5, and then minus 5, 4, plus 5. Okay, so 3 times 5, that gives us 15. 15 minus 20, minus 20, and then plus 5. 15 plus 5, that's 20. 20 minus 20, that will give us what? 0. So because the values of x and y in option B satisfies equation 1, so we know that option B is the correct answer. You don't need to bother. We go to question number 2. Still a JAM pass question drawn from 2012. Question number 13 exactly. We are given equation 1 and 2. Equation 1 is not linear. Rather, it's quadratic. Equation 2 is linear. So whichever options you pick, the values you want to use, you will substitute in the two equations before you decide which one will satisfy them. Now let's use equation 2 and pick option A, where the values of x and y are 0 and minus 2 respectively. So we substitute that. We will have 0 plus minus 2, and that will give us minus 2, okay, which is not true. So we go for option B. The value of x is 0 and that of y is 2. So if you substitute that, you have 0 plus 2, which is equals to 2. Option B seems to satisfy equation 2, but we must be sure the same option will satisfy equation 1. So let's substitute and see. For equation 1, if you are picking values in option B, that will be 0 square minus y square. That will be 0 square minus 2 square rather. Okay, 2 square equals to minus 4. But what we have here is 4. So option B does not satisfy. We move to option C. Test it again. This is 2 for x. Y is 0. Definitely, if you substitute in equation 2, your answer will be 2. So let's test the same values for equation 1. So we will have 2 square minus y minus 0 square rather. 0 square, which is equals to what? 4. So because the option C here satisfies the two equations, it is the correct answer for this particular question. So I'd like you to try your hands on question 3 here, drawn from JAM 1991, question number 20. And I'd like you to drop your solutions in the comment section. Please feel free to like, share, and also follow us for more tips. Thank you.